Hey, it's Tony Zazza. Welcome back to my kitchen for another Foodie Friday. So I was at Wassey's Meat Market the other day and we were going back and forth trying to figure out something fun to do for Easter Sunday. Well, doing a ham or anything like that, it'd be a long process. So what else is really popular on Easter Sunday? Deviled eggs. Why not take the deviled egg concept to the big green egg with a little twist? And obviously I'm not a mayo guy, so we're taking the mayo out. What I have for you, and these are amazing, I tried them earlier this week, smoked avocado deviled eggs. And these are gonna be either regular or we'll spice it up a little bit with some jalapeno, but I promise you, it's gonna change the deviled egg game on Easter Sunday. So if you're ready, we'll take a look at the ingredients and what you need to make this happen, and we'll get rolling. So here's what we're gonna need for the smoked avocado deviled eggs. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to make another batch of these. These didn't last very long at all when I did them earlier in the week. So you want some hot sauce. You can use any Louisiana hot sauce you want. Creme fraiche, it's kind of like a European alternative to our sour cream. It's not quite as sour, but this will take the place of mayo. You can use sour cream, but the creme fraiche is gonna give you a little more of a consistency of a mayonnaise without that tanginess that I just can't stand. We've got a full avocado, a jalapeno pepper, about 8 fresh eggs, Dijon mustard, and then I have some applewood chips here that we're gonna smoke them with. Now, it's indirect heat on the big green egg. Here's the tough part. You wanna keep it around 225 to 230 degrees. Let's go outside, get the egg fired up, and we will put the eggs on the egg for smoked avocado deviled eggs, just in time for Easter. Okay, so we've got a nice little burn going in the middle. We're gonna smoke these at about 225 to 230 degrees, so you don't want it to get too out of control. It's always easier to go up in temp and a lot harder to bring it back down, especially at such a low temp. So that's ready to go. Let's go ahead and put our apple chips in here. Just gonna do it around the sides. It's always easier to go up in temp and a lot harder to bring it back down, especially at such a low temp. So that's ready to go. Let's go ahead and put our apple chips in here. Just gonna do it around the sides. All right, so what I've done is I put my ConvEGGtor in. I've got my grid on. We're gonna go ahead and shut it. Let it start to warm up. You don't want too much of an opening on either of the vents because we're trying to get it at 225, 230. And once you start to see it get close, you want to close these to about 1/8 of an inch to try to keep it as close to that temperature as you can. We are sitting right at about 220 degrees. We're going to go ahead with our next step. And that is placing these eggs directly on the grid. You want to do it quickly so that flame doesn't get too big. And then shut the top. And this is where you can bring it back down. Because again, you want to keep it right around 225, 230, but you want to keep that burn inside going. You don't want it to smoke out. An hour at 225, 230, and then we're going to crack them and keep them on for another hour so some of that smoke can be soaked up by the eggs. So as you can see, my temp went up considerably, so I cut about 15 minutes off, and that's okay. Just try to do the best you can. It's really hard to keep it at about 230 if it creeps up on you too fast. So now that they've been in there for the first round, what we're gonna do, and I forgot to warn you, they're gonna be brown. Some of them have already started to crack, but we're gonna crack them all. Just with a little, we don't wanna rattle them too much, and this is gonna allow the smoke to get in there. We don't wanna damage the whites. So there, and that's it. Shut it. Another hour at as low of a temp, close to 230 as you can get. And then we'll be putting these bad boys together soon. So our eggs should be fully cooked now, and we are going to take them off and immediately put them into an ice water bath. Your water's gonna turn brown because of the smoking. That's all right. And you're gonna let them rest for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then we'll start to shell them. Okay, so our eggs have been chilling now for about 10 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and turn some running water on. Running water, when you do this, will help. And these are gonna be smoky looking, so I don't want that to scare you. Don't let that smokiness scare you. So there they are, all shelled. Don't let the brown scare you. That's from them being smoked. They've got an amazing fragrance to them right now. Now we're gonna do like you would any other hard-boiled egg. We're gonna cut them in half and preserve those yolks, and then we'll get the filling going in the food processor. All right, so next up, we are going to load everything we need to make the filling into the food processor, which is gonna be a half of an avocado. The yolks, a little hot sauce, you can use Dijon mustard, yellow mustard, or jalapeno mustard. I think I had Dijon in the opening. I decided that I was going to go with my jalapeno mustard because I forgot I had that. 3 tablespoons of creme fraiche. This is going to give it the creaminess that mayonnaise normally would. And again, you can use sour cream if you want. And finally, a little salt and pepper. Now I'm going to wait to put the jalapenos in. I'm going to mix this up and get it where I need it. And I'm going to pull half of it because not everybody likes spicy. And then I'll do the rest with jalapenos. Alright, so that is just about finished. And you can see how beautiful that looks. Alright, now I've got my filling. This is the non-jalapeno filling, so there's not a lot in here, but we're going to do these first. And I'm not very good with this. That's why I'm not a baker. Alright, now we're going to do the jalapeno one. And then we'll just kind of swirl them. There you go. Jalapenos on top. So you guys know that these are the spicy ones. And then, I forgot to mention this, but Lane's Barbecue Sweet Heat Rub. Just a dash of this stuff. Is all you need. And then into the fridge to chill. And now for the moment of truth. This is a smoked avocado deviled egg, no mayo, creme fraiche instead. And this one actually has the jalapeno mixture in it with a little sweet heat. Better than any deviled egg I've had. If you love avocados, you want to try this. Super simple. Gives it a whole nother layer of flavor with that smokiness from the apple wood chips. Happy Easter, enjoy. Details and directions are down below. Feel free to leave your comments. Let me know what you'd like to see me cook on the Big Green Egg next time. And until then, have a great day. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel right down below. See ya, happy Easter.